Hello, beautiful souls. Today we're going to continue with the birthing process series, and today we're going to be talking about what happens to those that are born with the umbilical cord around the neck. What happens is that the soul at that moment is trying to figure out if it doesn't want to come out. Most of the time they wrap around the neck if they're dealing with a lot of issues where it may be too heavy to come, or they were playing inside the womb, and when it's time to be born, they were caught by surprise, so that they start being chaotic and they wrap themselves without knowing that they're wrapping themselves. Most of the time, though, it's going to be people that don't want to come out. Those souls are trying not to come out of the womb. They feel safe inside. Maybe they know the life that is waiting for them is going to be very traumatic. Maybe they're very confused. Maybe pieces of their soul were taken before it was fragmented, before it was time to be born. So these people tend to have a lot of issues with being who they are. They might even have very deep, shameful feelings without knowing what are they ashamed of. They might have no idea. They might be going through a lot of embarrassment when they were growing up due to family dynamics or whatever it may be. Maybe not expressing authentically. So they're going to have a lot of issues with feeling like they belong here, but also with the higher energy centers like the thru, because it just feels like, I don't know if I can trust that this is the right place to be here now. If I speak about who really I am and what I want, is it going to be accepted? Again, these people tend to have a lot of issues with past lives where, because they had a lot of power, they were not appreciated and perhaps killed. And the umbilical cord is similar to that simulation from the past life that they come to work on, where they lost their power. So the neck being wrapped around it by the umbilical cord is simulating what happened in the past lives. That is mostly in alignment with what they need to work here for the life purpose. So meaning, if you are a very spiritual person and you have a lot of power within you, you may have been born with the cord around the neck, and it's due to the fact that at that point in time, the soul realizes, oh my God, I don't know if I'm going to be here. And the same thing is going to happen to me that happened in those lives. So it's almost like a re-simulation of what happened in a past lives. And because it's so traumatic at that moment, the soul continues to relive that in a loop until we go back there and work through those issues in order to rescue the piece of the soul that stay in that experience. So working consciously in a womb regression is very important for those that are born and have the issues with the umbilical cord. So if you were born with the umbilical cord wrapped around the neck, most probably you have a lot of power with your healing abilities that you lost in previous lives, and that you're going to have to recuperate by doing a lot of the work and going to those lives in order for you to receive whatever you need to receive here now. So I'll see you guys in the next one.